Hey guys, Kev here, and I'm going to do my kind of first impressions disassembly of the Giantmouse Ace Riv. So I'm trying something a little different here with my lighting. I have a light basically on top of my desk right there, and then I have one to the left, which I need to lower. And then I have one up to the right, and I'm hoping that gives me an angle where you guys can see center. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. So much better. Used to always be like really dark right where the centering is. Makes it hard for you guys to see that. We'll see how this works out. Now I'm starting to understand why Jake had trouble flipping this the one time. If you put any little bit of pressure on this lock bar, it just seizes up. And yeah, so I could definitely see that happening to a righty. Left-handed, you just get your finger out of the way and you're good to go. You can also do the Spidey flick fairly easily. It's very comfortable. I really do like this knife. I kind of missed mine. I had the all titanium one. Oop, Band-Aid's coming off. I totally jacked my finger up today. You don't want to see it. Yeah, the micarta one might have been the way to go, honestly. The titanium one was a little slippery, so this is kind of nice. But again, it's kind of small, and I wanted to kind of do a comparison of some Voxnez designs, and I remember one of them was going to be the baby core, and I forgot about it, and I ended up just trading that in a package for a TRM Atom, so it was worth it for me, but sorry guys, you're not going to see that comparison. That would have been a good one, but I did want to compare it with the F5. So these are my F5s right here. So there's just some Vox right there. I think that's the only Voxes I have. Oh no, I have the Suru in right now. I forgot. So let me pull one of these out. It's hard to decide. Oh god, so good. So here's your Suru. I mean, that's a pretty good comparison right there. I didn't realize how small the Suru was. They are basically the same size. I mean, I'd say the Riv is ever so slightly smaller. This is very comfortable in hand. Man, this melts in your hand, honestly. This guy also does that. Man, Voxnez is so good. I think I prefer the blade shape on the Riv. I don't need all this belly on a tiny knife like that. I kind of like this. It has a little more of a straight to it. The F5 here is a little bigger than both, and obviously that's the one I prefer altogether. That one's just incredible in hand. And then while we have these out, we might as well pull out the Little Native. This is the Rec Little Native River's Edge Cutlery exclusive. These two have oft been compared, so let me put this. I cannot disengage this right-handed. Oh my god, look at this. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's like my finger's slipping, but you can see my thumb here is all jacked up from using knives right-handed, sticking my nail in there, you know. Yeah, I really wanted to compare these, so shit, might as well do a little bit of it right here, right? Very interesting there. Almost identical in size, right? So I will do a full comparison of those two in a little bit and get to that. So let's take this guy apart. I already kind of gave my impressions of it when I had one. It's a cool knife, just not perfect for a lefty, obviously. I want to go in from this side, I think. Everybody says you should go in. Let's try it. A lot of people say to go in from the show side, but I tend to find that the pivot comes out better on this side. Believe this sucker's just spinning there, so hang on. I did get permission from Jake to take this apart before he ever shipped it. He knows I'm going to scratch the pivot and probably jack something up, but he's cool with it. This is a user for him. Come on, baby. Yeah, it's just a really tiny knife. Like, the F5 is already kind of on the small side for me personally, so I don't really need anything to be smaller than that, per se, unless you want to go 5th pocket or something. I'm just going to go right to this guy. My Brian Brown driver shipped, so I'm getting a replacement of the one I had, and this new one's going to have a fuller, or fullers instead of knurling, so it'll be, you get a little bit more grip. I think he updated it because he knew that he needed to, and I'm glad he did, and now it'll be eminently more usable for me, so I can't wait to get that. Need my double bougie drivers again, you know. Come on, skank ass screw, why are you sticking in there? Somebody Loctite you? Is that what happened? It's not loosening over there or anything. Man, this is when I wish I had nails. I just don't. Alright, let me try this one. That one just fell out. Seriously, can I push it through? Ah, gotcha, you little brat. Alright. Put this one back in if I can. Alright. So we should be able to. I wonder if I should try to put skiffs in here for him. I know that Jake doesn't care. Oh, wow. I swear I took this apart before, and I don't remember it looking like this. I must have taken it. Oh, I had the titanium one. Got it. Idiot. So we have pins. Yeah, we have pins. A lot of them. So I'm trying to be careful here. That one came off, so they do come off. Is there a screw holding any of that in? Let me just make sure. The clip? No. So this pin is just very, very stuck on there. So I think just to be... oh, no, this fell out already. Where does that ride? Interesting. Okay, I'm going to have to figure this out. So, does that pin pop up is my question. All right, let's just take it apart all the way and see what we get. These screws are all similar, so I can pretty much tell you they're all... Oh, did that? Yep. No. That popped off the back spacer. Let me zoom out for you. Let's see. Get this pivot screw out. Pivots out, blades out, bearings out. So, just comes down to these pins, guys. I don't know what the hell's going on. I had this one off, right? There. Okay. Oh, okay. Hey, look at that. Don't worry, Jake. It'll come back to you in one piece, I'm sure. These are really in there, guys. They're like press fit in there. I say that all the time, and then shit just pops out, but whatever. Here is the inside. Now I know why somebody was asking for a disassembly. I'm guessing they don't have the titanium one, because for me it was easy. You literally just took 2 screws out the show side or whatever side, and it just popped right off like any Riot knife, and then bink, went right back together. But when you have micarta in there, you got to have a liner, and then liners involve all this shit, which sucks. So there you have it. Let's just do a little cleaning. I don't think there's much to clean. Surprisingly, Jake has a knife that's like clean inside, and he uses this a lot, I think, and I doubt he's ever taken it apart. So interesting there. Oops. Really? Okay, I see it. Don't worry. Wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't chuck something across the room. I cannot wait for that disassembly mat, guys. It's going to be so good. It's going to help me a lot, honestly. You have these little 5mm bearings that are really jacked up. Look at that. I'm going to try to put this together with skiffs for him. Or I could put in little nylon ones so he can run it dry. I don't know what he would prefer. So let's just try skiffs first. Somebody did tell me they don't fit, but I don't see why they wouldn't. So let's see. I have a few more sets coming, so I'm not too worried about, you know, giving up my skiffs to my buddy. Like, who cares? So you'll see here, that skiff fits in there fine and rotates fine. So that's a go. Does it fit in here? Okay, so first off, you can tell the washer's missing. This is a titanium liner lock. So you have to have this washer against the titanium, in between the titanium and the bearings. And you want to look for tool markings. So this side has a little circle kind of scraped into it at this point. That tells you that's where the bearings were. So you want it to go in with that side up. The bearings against that. And yeah, they fit in here, so I don't really know why they wouldn't work. Are they too thick? There you go. They might be a little thicker. We'll find out. But that shouldn't matter because the balls are the same thickness, I think. So as long as that's the case, you should be fine. We'll see. Hey, it came apart pretty easy, didn't it? All right, I don't remember which side the pivot was on. Don't really care. Pretty sure it was this side. Anyway, that looks right, and I think it'll work either way. Right here, you have Giantmouse, Vox, Anso, and Elmax. So you can see the steel, and that's pretty much what you're working with here, guys. Very simple design, as per the usual from our boys over at Riat. Real quick, I want to show off these cool little things I got from KPL. They're these little plastic sticks with microfiber tips. Now, I don't really need them in this instance, but these are going to come in handy when cleaning a knife without disassembly. I think I got 12 of these or 15 for like $7 shipped, right? And these microfiber tips, they're reusable, but you could use them for all types of stuff, like getting into these small little screw holes or lanyard holes and cleaning stuff out. Getting into the inside of a pivot, that's very cool because you can never get in there unless you use air, right? Cleaning all types of stuff. I mean, it's going to be awesome to have these, and they are reusable. So anyway, I got these from KPL. I did mention in my unboxing that I have an affiliate link / coupon code Lefty10 for KPL, so you can just use that code, or you can go in the description of any video and it'll be there, at least most of my newer videos. And I basically get like 5% or something. Maybe eventually I can order, you know, one thing of KPL. It's really just so you guys get the coupon, and I'm ordering and using it all the time anyway. Why not tell you about it, right? So yeah, KPL obviously is a must in most disassemblies. So I show it a lot. So it's going to come up a lot. All right. Bearing goes in. It seems like it fits perfectly fine. I think Brandon was the one who told me it didn't work. So we'll see if he's wrong. Maybe his set just didn't work, or, you know, could be any number of things. And it could be that they fit but don't work, right? That's kind of a thing. You'll see a detent ball ramp right here. Awesome Riat quality stuff. I love Riat, guys. They're so good. It just makes your life easier when it's Riat built, honestly. Other bearing here. Bonk. Yeah, they spin in there pretty well. Now I got to make sure this steel washer stays in there because you don't want to have that come out. All right, what am I missing? I am missing backspacer. It needs to go like this, right? Right? Where does it go? Yeah. Oh, okay, there, yeah. It becomes the lanyard hole, got it. Yep, see that washer came popping right out. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a little KPL under it. See if I can't get it to stick with that. Just gotta make sure the bearing track is on there. Yep, that worked. Okay. So drop this on. It needs to go in and then through this back spacer. This is why I don't like coming from this side. I'd rather put the lock side on and then, I don't know, to me it just makes more sense. So I'm going to put this in here. That's where it's going through. Sorry, I got to get in the way a little bit. That should be about right. Right? Okay, let's do this. Yeah, let's just put it on there. Ow, fuck. Gotcha. All right, we are in. We are in. Put that like this. Click down a little. I don't know why. Let me just disengage there. There we go. Now we're in. All right, cool. Now should just be dropping the scale on, right? And the screws should, yeah. Should be good like that. So let me just tighten this on, make sure everything functions, because again, skiff bearings, no need to put everything together and then end up going crap. It doesn't work, you know. I'm just gonna put one screw in. You can see these are all the same length, so I love that as well. Oh. Shit. I'll put one in each side just to kind of anchor everything, and then we can test it out. Why don't you want to go in? That was weird. God damn it. Titanium hardware, guys. That's the problem with titanium hardware. Yeah, it's not threading, so it must be the back spacer maybe isn't perfectly lined up. All right. So that side went in fine. Now it's going in. Okay, whatever. Okay. Still, I only have one screw left anyway, but. Oh yeah, this is perfectly fine. Centering, yeah, this is good. Okay, cool. Thank you, Jake, for letting me check out this knife. As a thank you for that, I put in a set of skiff bearings. I know you don't really care, but I think it will be good for you. And, you know, there's really no downside to it. Just trying to clean my hands off a little. So, no blade play at all. Good action. It's a tiny knife, so it's not going to, like, drop shut. Could I try to tune it? Yeah, I could try to tune it. I put this side right, yeah. God, yeah, right-handed, that sucks. No blade play. Ooh, see that? Oh, yeah. Skiffs for the win, baby. Man, this knife is too small for me. I'm thinking I might put a little Loctite. Nah, you know what? It's a Riot. Wait, did I just notice there was like no detent? Damn, that detent ball ramp is excellent on this knife. So anyway, we got it together. So yeah, that's your disassembly right there of the Giantmouse Ace Riv. And we also installed some skiff bearings, if you're wondering. It's the 5mm 1/16 size. So your options in that category are these skiff bearings. You can also get Gillian bearings, Gillian knives. Just Google that, Gillian knives. And what you want to look for there, same thing, 5mm 1/16. He makes ones just like this, same exact specs, honestly. I think they're identical. And he also makes salt and pepper ones that have two types of ceramic, white and black, ceramic nitride, and then some other kind of ceramic. Those are my favorite bearings right now. They just change the action so, like, more than these. These maybe, you know, they might add like 5-10% in the action department, and they're way smoother. You can feel much sturdier laterally. It feels sturdier laterally. All those things are good. About a 10% upgrade on your knife, right? I'd say the salt and peppers are around 15%. So guys, none of this stuff is mind-blowing or anything, but if you're like me and you tinker with your knives and you just want the best of the best when it comes to action and detent and all that, no blade play and all that good sturdy feel, then you definitely want to check out those bearings. You'll see here the centering, which you can actually see is dead on nuts. So yeah, really appreciate it, Jake. Thank you for letting me tinker with your knife and just being a good buddy. So yeah, thank you for letting me rant and rave, and hope you guys have a fantastic day. I will catch you later.